Hello again, Struck, another Struck list video for September. Most likely this will be the last one. And the only thing all those games in today's list, 8 games, have in common is that they're releasing on the Epic Games Store alongside other platforms. They're not Epic Games exclusive, at least only one of them I think is Epic Games exclusive when it comes to PC, but they're releasing on other platforms such as consoles. Keep in mind, there's more than 7 other games spread around my other 5 videos that are Epic Store games. So, I mean, I wouldn't include them because it would be pointless to include them in multiple lists. But this video has 8 games coming to Epic, and only one of those games is an Epic Games exclusive when it comes to PC. So, hope you enjoy this selection. And buckle up and let's go. So the first game on this list is called Tower Princess. It has a playable, at least used to have a playable demo on Steam. I think it still does though. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. They've removed it. And I do have the demo on my computer. Not sure if it can still be played. Developed by AweKteaM, written AWEK, and published by HYPERVIOLENT Digital. It's coming on the 8th of September for PC, Steam, Epic, and Humble. While it's also coming on PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, but it's not. I couldn't find information whether it's new generation consoles or old generation consoles. If it's coming on Switch, maybe it's safe to assume it's also gonna be on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, but I cannot confirm that for you. The game is an interesting 3D roguelike platformer about a normal day in the life of a knight. Sharpen the spear and make the dragon run in fear. Oh, and also try to manage a date with princesses and princess you rescue. There's all sorts of princesses you have to rescue from different, I guess, stages or different towers. Overall, it looks interesting. It looks fun. Not sure how good it will be. I wouldn't mind testing it. I'm not sure if I applied for a key for the game. I have to check. If I haven't, maybe I can. I see a demo on Epic though, by the way. So it doesn't seem like there's a demo on Steam anymore, but on Epic Store you can still get the demo and try it. So I guess before you buy it, do that. Try it on Epic. Next up, we have something called HYPERVIOLENT, which is an old school looking FPS. Described in the following way: an anomalous infection spreads through the minds of Commodus Asteroid 27C. Brutally fight your way through hordes of monstrous foes as you attempt to contain the infection and uncover the dark origins in this gloriously violent, fast-paced retro shooter. Yes, retro. It has pixelated graphics. And yeah, the monsters seem kind of like an interesting version of 2D pixel art with some 3D, I guess, elements. Developed by Terminist Arcade and published by Fulcrum Publishing, coming on the 8th of September. Regarding platforms, I can confirm Steam, Epic, and GOG. I do not see information about any other platforms. So HYPERVIOLENT, if it looks like your cup of tea, definitely worth giving it a try. I'm not sure how much it will be priced at. As long as they don't overprice it too much, I think it can find its fair share of people playing and buying the game. The next title on this list is called Little Orpheus. Little Orpheus is coming on the 13th of September 2022, developed by the Chinese Room and published by Secret Mode. It's definitely a very nice visually stunning game. They're describing it in this following way: this definitive edition of the multiple award-winning hit by master storytellers, The Chinese Room, is remastered for the big screen and includes all bonus content of the original. A hero will emerge, is what they're saying. So it's releasing for Steam, Epic, Xbox XS1, PlayStation doesn't say which one, but most likely 5.4, Switch, and iOS on the app market, or whatever it's called. Visually, as I said, stunning. Looks very nice. And The year is 1962 and NASA are trying to put a man on the moon in a remote corner of Siberia. A Soviet cosmonaut is heading to the outer direction. And this game apparently is inspired by movies such as The Land That Time Forgot, Sinbad, Flash Gordon, and so on. So it's a side-scrolling but 3D kind of action story-rich adventure. So kind of a semi-casual game, maybe the better way to put it. So if it looks like your cup of tea, 13th of September is the date for it to be. Lovecraft's Untold Stories 2 by LLC Blini Games and published by AweKteaM Publishing, coming on the 13th of September 2022. And as you can see, it's got that 2D semi-pixel art graphic. It's an isometric action RPG with roguelike elements, and it's based on the Lovecraft mythos. So yeah, it's pretty solid. And it's, as you can tell, a sequel to the first game with the same name. Brand new graphics, a new complex crafting system, 6 playable characters, and lots of incredibly challenging content is what the game is promising. So yeah, a painting for craziness. The surrealist artist Ardois Bonneau presented his painting called Dream Landscape in the Paris Spring Salon 1926. The moment the painting was uncovered, it caused a sudden riot among the public, and the people screamed and ran all over the place. Soon after the exhibition, Ardois Bonneau fell into a strange deep sleep from which no one could wake him up. So yeah, 6 different characters, roguelike elements. You can fight dozens of different enemies, monsters, and terrifying bosses from the Cthulhu mythos. Meet the 6 playable characters, 3 familiar phrases from the series, and 3 complete newcomers. Collect hundreds of different weapons and clothing items, or craft your own if you feel like it. Side quests are also crucial, so you can earn extra resources and items and get the extra bit of advantage you may need to be able to progress in the main story. This to me sounds like maybe there aren't various difficulty modes and they only have something very hard. Forcing side quests on the player, I'm not a fan of that, but maybe it's gonna be fine. Exploit the roguelike elements. Level maps are randomly generated SRO wood drops. Make use of charms and amulets, sacred relics which grant strange new abilities, and plunge into the world of darkness where every step could be your last. If it sounds good to you, well, 13th of September, you know what to do. As for platforms, let's see. Steam, Epic, GOG, I can confirm. I cannot tell you any information about other platforms. Next up, we've got something called Slime Rancher 2, another sequel. Developed by Monomi Games, or Monomi Games, regardless of how it's pronounced. Slime Rancher 2 is described in the following way. Continue the adventures of Beatrice Lubo as she journeys across the slime sea to Rainbow Island, a land brimming with ancient mysteries and bursting with wiggly new slimes to wrangle in this sequel to the smash hit Slime Rancher. So a lot of exploring. It's first person. It's kind of like an FPS game. You can explore a vibrant new world. You can discover those wiggly new slimes, collect slimes never seen before on the far, far range, like the bouncy cotton slime or the aquatic angler slime. And you build a conservatory on Rainbow Island. Earn new bugs from slime ports and collect resources on Rainbow Island to upgrade your backpack, build new gadgets, and expand your conservatory. Regarding the platforms, unlike the previous game, this one seems to be kind of not coming on Switch. It's coming on Steam and Epic for PC as well as Xbox XS, but I didn't find any information about Switch release. Maybe later, who knows. 22nd of September 2022, a Wall of Tools, and yeah, if it looks like your cup of tea, then keep an eye out for it. And it says may include in-app purchases, may on the Epic Store, whereas on Steam, it does not say something like that. And keep in mind, it will be an early access title as well. The next game on the list is an Epic exclusive, the only Epic exclusive on this list when it comes to PC, but it also releases on Switch. Great. Published by Epic Publishing, which explains the Epic exclusive for PC, and developed by Minakata Dynamics. Railgrid is a management sim about using railways to transport resources and power industry on an off-world colony. An administrator of the planet, pardon me, help restore industrial production following a disastrous collapse of infrastructure. So yes, only releasing on Epic plus also Switch. It looks like an interesting game. Key features listed: effortless construction tools, efficient supply chains, customize your trains, optimize your train setup and place tracks strategically, control the flow of resource production, invest in the growth of your cities. And keep in mind there's also cinematic view mode to enjoy and a single player campaign with over 50 missions. Spend tokens awarded by each mission. Challenge yourself in bonus side missions. And there's a photo mode that includes a variety of filters and visual options. Looks good in my opinion. 29th of September 2022 is when it launches. So if you're also a Sheldon that enjoys trains and tycoon kind of sims, then definitely keep an eye out for Railgrade this month. Next up, we have a game for all those that love adrenaline fuel and also management that comes with management games. Formula 1 F1 Manager 2022 is coming to Epic, as well as Steam, Xbox, XS1, PlayStation 5, 4, developed and published by Frontier Developments. And release date 30th of August 2022, so it's already out and you can already buy it. And make your mark on Formula 1 in the officially licensed F1 Manager 2022. Be the boss of your chosen constructor and pick from a roster of 2022 drivers and stuff. So yeah, if you're a fan of Formula 1 and if you like management, this is the game for you. Definitely an interesting title. I personally am far from the person to play those types of games, but I know there's probably a lot of you out there that watch my content that might enjoy something like that every now and then. And for a manager game, it seems to have a lot of action that you can view. Maybe you can't control the car yourself. I'm not sure if you can, but you can definitely view from the driver's perspective and get a ton of detailed statistics and information on the screen from what I can tell based on the trailer. So yeah, 30th of August, already out, F1 Manager 2022 by Frontier Developments. And for dessert, I've got another Epic game that is the only new to Epic Store title. All those other titles up until now are new releases. This one is not so new of a release. Initial release, the 11th of May. But on Epic, it's coming on the 5th of September 2022. Developed by AweKteaM, published by Meridian 4, comes Replicator, something I think I played on the Steam Next Fest around a year ago, if I'm not mistaken, and it was fun. I actually enjoyed playing Replicator when I did as a demo on Steam, and that's why I thought let's include it. Twin-stick roguelike shooter, you play as one of the galactic mercenaries exploring a mysterious scientific complex and uncovering the secret of the Replicator project. So if you're into some semi-indie, because they do have a publisher, semi-indie roguelite action with twin-stick mechanics, I guess, then that's for you. Dynamic battles, you have to move and aim well to survive constantly. Danger at every turn. Many different enemies and traps will not let you get bored. dozens of upgrade items, explore stations looking for new upgrades for your character. There's meta progression. In this game, each death will only make you stronger, because after that you can buy permanent improvements for your character and the hub ships, which in my opinion is a must-have thing in roguelite games. Even roguelike as well, but yeah. Procedural generation. The location of rooms, enemies, traps, weapons, and all items are generated procedurally. Space Raccoon and 3 more playable characters. They all differ in starting characteristics, preferred weapons, and special techniques. Intriguing story as well. Explore the abandoned science complex and find out what happened here. Does it look like your kind of game? Well, I personally enjoyed it myself, so I do recommend it. I'm not sure how much they would price it at, but on Steam it's €9.99, which seems like a reasonable price for a game like that. So Replicator, if you want it on Epic, the 5th of September. If you want it on Steam, it's already out. To get notified when I upload more content like this one or other builds and guides for Wooter and not so Wooter games, you can subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button to not miss out on notifications. As well as keep in mind there's something called memberships on YouTube, which lets you be a paying member for my channel to get access to perks such as emotes and badges made by me, as well as the option to get one-on-one tutoring for the very basics of Adobe Photoshop, Premiere, and After Effects. And memberships can be cancelled at any time if you no longer want to be a member. Thanks for watching all the way until the end. Struck up, keep it cool until next time, and goodbye.